points his shoulder toward his target as he makes the throw.
The next thing I'd like to talk to you about is the fly ball. There's two types of fly balls. The basic fly ball with nobody on base, and the one where there might be a possible throw involved with a man tagging on base. The first, come to a ready stance. As the ball's hit, you take your drop step, you get behind the ball. As the ball's coming down, you get your legs flexed, you get your hands up, you try and catch the ball over your throwing shoulder with your off throwing hand behind the glove and watch the ball into the glove. Notice my legs are flexed and my weight is on the balls of my feet.
Watch this outfielder approach a fly ball. His legs are flexed, his weight is on the balls of his feet. He uses two hands and he catches the ball over his throwing shoulder. Remember, always use two hands.
The second fly ball is a one where there could be a possible tag situation. In that one, we want to get behind the ball. It's very important that we get behind the ball and get our momentum going through to have a possible throw. In this situation, again, we get in our good ready stance. We're ready, get our hands out in front. As the ball's hitting, we pick it up. We drop back, pick up the ball, and stay behind the ball. You wait behind the ball. As the ball comes down, we start forward, and as the ball would hit, say here, we come through it and catch it at this point here and follow through. So we have momentum going to the bag we want to throw to.
Notice how this outfielder stays behind the ball as it comes down. He's moving forward as he makes the catch and has the momentum to make a strong and accurate throw.
With all fly balls, I want to mention one point that's very important as an outfielder. When you start running after a fly ball, if you do not stay on the balls of your feet, your eyes tend to bobble. At that point, it's very hard to follow the ball bouncing like this. Outfielders take care of this by running on the balls of their feet as shock absorbers, and it keeps your eyes from bouncing. So again, if you're having problems picking up a fly ball that you're running for, you're probably not running on the balls of your feet. Another thing too, when a fly ball is hit, never drift. There are certain things such as wind and different weather conditions that could cause a ball to drift, and you wouldn't want to be caught at the last second not being able to be in front of the ball. So it's very important that you run to the spot where you anticipate the ball is going to land and get underneath it and get set.
On this fly ball, the outfielder quickly goes to the spot where he anticipates the ball will land and sets himself to make the catch. It is very important to get to the spot where the ball will land. Drifting can cause loss of balance.
The next thing I'd like to talk to you about is ground balls. Two basic types of ground balls. Ground ball with nobody on base, and obviously with a runner on base where there might be a possible throw. An outfielder is the last line of defense. With nobody on base, it's very, very important that you knock that ball down. In this situation, we just want to use a good infielder stance, come in, get your rear down on the balls of your feet, look the ball into your glove. Very simple. But the most important thing is to come up in a ready position and stop that runner from advancing to second base. I would basically, as I come in, charge to the ball. Do not let the ball come to you, but be under control. Under control the last 10 feet, come set, and as you look the ball into the glove, turn and get the ball in as quickly as possible, trying to hit the cutoff man right in the chest. Very important to get the ball in as quickly as possible. Once you've done that, you've done your job as an outfielder.
As this ground ball gets through the infield, the center fielder charges the ball, following it all the way into his glove. He bends his knee and quickly comes up ready to throw the ball back to the infield. With nobody on base, it is important for the outfielder to get his body in front of the ball and make a quick throw to keep the batter at first base.
The second ground ball I'd like to talk to you about is one with a man on base, where the outfielder will have a possible throw with a man trying to advance. In this situation, we cannot afford to come in and stop our momentum. We want momentum going through the ball, coming up, making the throw to that bag. This is done by charging the ball again as we do with nobody on base to shorten up the distance. But when we field the ball off to the side here. The most important things is legs bent and head up. Too many times we find young players put their head down and do not see the ball into the glove. Watch the ball into the glove here, come up, you rotate onto your right foot, turning your shoulder to the target, and make what we call a crow hop. Here, hop, and throw.
Notice how the fielder's momentum carries him through the throw. He fields the ball off to the side, then rotates on his right foot, turning his front shoulder to the target. Sometimes the fielder will not have the time to get his body's momentum behind the ball, but the rest of the throwing fundamentals stay the same. He plants his feet, watches the ball into the glove, comes up and turns his shoulder toward the target. Then he makes a strong throw to the base to get the runner. Remember, the more momentum a fielder has, the stronger the throw will be. Now, let's look at the cutoff play, the relay system that gets the ball from the outfielder to the cutoff man to the target base as quickly and accurately as possible. Note that on a cutoff play, the fielders are aligned with the target base and they must communicate with each other.
Right there.
The fielder at the base instructs the cutoff man where to stand, so he is able to relay the throw as quickly and efficiently as possible. All three fielders should form a straight line from the outfield to the base.
Left one, right there.
Once the cutoff man sees where the ball is hit, he turns to the outfielder and raises his arms to make a target. He cuts off the ball and throws it to the base. Unless the cutoff man is told by the fielder at the target base to cut the ball off, he will let the ball go through. When the batter hits a single and there are no runners on, the outfielder may throw directly to second base. There's no need to cut the throw off since the distance to the base is short. On a ball hit all the way to the fence, it's nearly impossible for the outfielder's throw to reach the base directly. The cutoff man should come to the shallow part of the outfield to relay the throw. It's very important for the outfielder